The Coptic Orthodox Church in the UK calls on the world to take action to protect Christians. This on the heels of a vote in the UK Parliament to label Christian persecution genocide. Now, the bishop says the only way the violence will stop is if countries affirm the dignity of all human life. Wyatt Goolsby spoke with him this afternoon. Wyatt?
Lauren, Bishop Angaelos tells me it is vital countries work together to protect all the persecuted right now, Christians, Yazidis, and other religious minorities. He says the vote by the UK's Parliament is just the first step. The House of Commons joins the Council of Europe, the European Parliament, and the U.S. State Department in calling violence against Middle East Christians genocide. Bishop Angaelos, who lobbied Parliament, says the U.S. decision impacted the UK's debate.
My point was that if this recognition is across the board, then it means that these major powers will be able to work together to represent those who are unable to represent themselves.
But the Orthodox bishop's approach is uniquely Christian.
What I'm calling for is an ability for those who are perpetrating these crimes to look at their victims as fellow human beings. And inevitably, what I'm going to be calling for is a forgiveness of even those who are perpetrating these crimes.
Religious freedom advocate Dr. Robert George says using the term genocide is important.
It's important for psychological reasons as well as in some ways for legal reasons. They're being killed because of their faith or their ethnic identity. That's genocide, and we need to call that by name.
For Ambassador David Saperstein, who promotes religious freedom abroad, the next step is action.
The moral consequences we had long been engaged with long before the formal designation, the need to protect populations from genocide, and so we put together the coalition of 66 countries now that intervene militarily.
Bishop Angaelos says the genocide is bigger than any one particular church or any one particular nation. He says this is about looking after the humanity God created. The next step could come from the British government, who will bring up the problem to the UN Security Council. Lauren?
Wyatt, thank you very much.